We're reading from Genesis 12, 1 through 3. Now the Lord said to Abraham, "Go forth from your country, and from your relatives, and from your father's house, to the land which I will show you, and I will make you a great nation, and I will bless you, and make your name great, and so you shall be a blessing. And I will bless those who bless you, and the one who curses you I will curse. And in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed."
Y'all go ahead and have a seat. Keep your Bibles open there, chapter 12 of Genesis. I know most of you have asked me this morning, well, Pastor, where are the fill in the blanks? Here's your answer. I don't know what the fill in the blanks are because that's the price for today. I'm not preaching. I don't worry. Some of you are going, oh. Don't worry. Back in May of this year, I challenged some men in our church to consider praying to God and asking God about learning how to preach the Word of God. One of those men came up to me and said, "Preacher, teach me how to preach." So over the summer, I've been working with this young man, a man that's close to my heart, about preaching the Word of God. I'm putting the Word together, I'm putting the sermon together, and I'm very proud of him. And today, Mr. Patrick is going to come up here and he's going to give you the Word of God. He's going to preach to you, and I know it's a message that I've already read, and it means a lot to me, and I hope that you get some. So if you'll just give him the same respect you give me, and I guarantee if you take notes, he's going to fill your heart with joy, because God is speaking to him today. Brother Patrick, come give the Word, bro. Amen.
Hopefully I won't just run through this. But first, I want to thank God for giving me the words and everything that He wanted me to say. And next, I'd like to thank Pastor for encouraging me and helping me through it, and even yesterday. But He gave me faithfulness. And when I first agreed to preach, the pastor told me to pick something. Well, what first come to mind was faithfulness, or to be faithful. And I asked God why. What did He want me to know? I thought maybe because of the week I just had, or well, that wasn't it. And then I thought, well, maybe because I don't have it. Maybe, well, that wasn't it. And after some time of waiting and praying, He said, "I don't have you. I want all of you." And I said, "What do you mean by," I was asking God, "what do you mean by you want all of them?" He said, "I don't have you all. I gave you all of myself, but I don't have you." So, and that's how I come about this. But I know in my heart, I used to think, well, what is my heart desire? What do I want? Well, to be a great servant, not just a good servant, but a great servant. And Christ reminded me, He says, well, to be great, the first would be last and the last first. Well, why? Because you always put, every time if you're a great servant, you always put others first. So you're always last. And to me, that's an honor, right? I enjoy that. So this is what He gave me: faithfulness and its importance to you. And you may say, well, why do I need to hear this? I'm already faithful. I tithe, I give to charity, I read my Bible, I pray. I'm faithful. Well, there's more. And Abraham understood that. In Genesis 12, God calls Abraham to go, and he goes. But he goes on faith. Not just a little bit, but He gives all of Himself to him. And that's all He does, is have faith to go on. And God blessed Abraham for his faith. So why is God asking us to be faithful? Because He was faithful to us. He gave us everything, as we said, to the point of death. Not just a little bit of Himself, but all of it. And that's what he wants from us, not just a little bit of faith, but he wants all of us. And I remember one Sunday, a few weeks ago, I think it was, they showed a little clip with the guy with the bag of M&Ms. Well, it was meant for tithing, that's what Pastor had it for. But I didn't see just tithing in there. I saw being faithful for what he gave us, giving a little bit of ourselves back to each other and to the ones that don't know him. And a lot of times it's not money that he wants us to give, it's our time, a little bit of piece of him, a piece of us. And you can't help but if you share the gospel with people, you give a little bit of yourself with it. And that's what he's asking. He wants us to share our faith, a little bit of us, with other people. Our faith, and not just a little bit of it, but all of it. And to give ourselves in the process. It's him who gives abundantly, which is God. So we are to give abundantly. Not just our tithes and our anything else. He says all of us. He wants you to give a piece of yourself to everybody else. 2 Peter also says, 2 Peter 1:12, I will always be ready to remind you of these things, even though you already know them. Even Peter says, I will remind you. At every point I can, I will remind you. But what would it look like if the men and women in the Bible, if they didn't give all themselves to God in faith? Just what would that look like? Just instead of going to where they want to go, I don't want to do that. It'd be much different. They're always praying and renewing their minds, as it says in Romans 12:2. Renew your minds so you may prove what the will of God is. And one good example of that is Enoch. In Genesis 5:24 says, Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. And also there was Elijah, who was taken up in the fiery chariot for his faith. But sometimes God tests our faith. Now look again at Abraham and his wife when they went to Egypt in Genesis 12:10-13. And on the way to Egypt, Abraham tells Sarah, well, tell them you're my sister, for if you don't, they'll kill me and take you anyway. So they go, you get to Egypt, and she tells them that, I'm his sister. But after a while, God has to intervene. He says to Pharaoh, he says, that's Abraham's wife. If you don't let her go and go back to Abraham, I'm going to send plagues on you. Then look at Hosea 1:2. God tells him to go marry a harlot. That has taken our faith a lot. Or what about Ananias and Sapphira? God tested their faithfulness to him, and they lied to the Holy Spirit about what they got off their land. In Acts 5:1-3, God wants faithful people. Christ himself spoke of being faithful. He says, it only takes the grain of the mustard seed, and you can move that mountain. So that's all we focus on. We only focus on just that little bit. And most times it's not even that much that we even want. But he's saying, that's all it takes is to move a mountain, but there's more. There's more I want to give you. Now look at the lady with the 2 pennies in Mark 12:41-44. Jesus tells the disciples, come here and look at this lady. She gives 2 pennies in the offering. This was more than all those He put, he put tons in there for the paralyzed man in Luke 5:20, in 5:20. He tried to get Jesus to be healed, and they can't get there, so they lowered him down from the roof. And Christ says, well, your faith is healed. Your sins are forgiven. But God just doesn't want us to want seats. He wants to go out and give a little bit of ourselves to other people. All right, and this is my close. My dad used to tell me when I was little, because we like trucks, we like semis together. But he used to tell me, well, if you think you know everything there is to know about it, you might as well get out of the truck. You don't know everything. And that's how faithfulness is. If you think you're faithful enough, you do enough, you better stop and look in. There's always more to learn. All right, let's pray. Father God, you are an amazing God. You're a loving God and a graceful God. Father, you're kind and you're patient, even though we don't deserve it. But most of all, Father, you're faithful. You're faithful when we can't be. Father, we ask for forgiveness, Lord, that we can be so half-hearted and not want to give all to you, Lord. Thank you, Father, for what you've given us, Lord, and the standard in which we are to follow. Father, it's my prayer that we as children of God will seek your way and your will. I ask these in Jesus' holy and precious name. Amen.